There's a place called a gin mill way down in the slums. There's a place called a gin mill way down in the slums. My baby goes that night and stays till the morning comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howdy. There you go.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up, gents?
I feel like we
on, Jordan.
I feel like we forgot how to do a home show. We're all sitting around the table just staring at each other like we're not at a bar, we're not at a brewery.
It's kind of quiet, creepy.
We didn't forget how to pre-show.
No, we didn't forget how to pre-show. That's easy to do. So,
Well, I don't know. I kept asking for whiskey, and nobody gave me any whiskey.
we'll get you there.
Okay.
We'll get you there, man.
Damn it.
You know I always got a little Dickel for you, Pat.
Yeah.
Need some Peat Monster.
Peat Monster would be good. I'm kind of irking for some
I was
Peat Monster.
I was stressing a little there, but it's all good. So
That's Sam, by the way.
that's Sam. Yeah, Sam's on
Sam?
it.
Plastic.
Sam and Griswold's here to protect us.
Cheeseburger.
We are sitting in the dangerous city of Fishers right now, so
What?
have to bring our security guard with us to make sure we're all protected.
Scary neighborhood.
It is it's very scary when you pull in this neighborhood. It is absolutely. So this is another backyard shenanigans show, except it's inside of the kitchen table.
Because it snowed.
It
lot.
got
I
cold.
mean, I got balls, but I don't want them to get that cold.
Well, yours would be dipped in the snow.
I may be sticking mine out there a little bit because it's
A little warm.
fucking hot.
Well, you're wearing a sweatshirt.
Yeah. I thought we'd be.
Why don't
hanging
you strip?
outside.
Why don't you get
Take
it?
it
You
off.
knew we weren't going to be
Strip, man,
outside.
Take it
Do
off.
What you thought we were actually going to record in the
Take
snow?
it
Why
off.
not?
Well,
Take
okay,
it
let's go.
off.
I got a jacket.
We're gonna go to the Ice Fest. Might as well just record outside.
Well, yeah, I was going to be prepared for that one though. I'm going to wear some. I was going to wear some long johns and have it's going to be like ice fishing but with beer.
Dude, I've seen you.
That'd be exactly like ice fishing.
I've seen you run naked in negative degree temperatures
It was
only it was very
negative
short.
30.
It was only a short run
and a dance.
and a long.
But that's a
dance.
whole nother
It wasn't
episode.
a short run. It was actually a pretty decent sized run.
Well, it was short, Sam. It just felt like years.
Yeah.
When you're buck naked and it's negative 30,
I know.
30 seconds feels like 2
I was
hours.
the first one. I was the first one.
Yeah.
That's true. He was.
Yes. So
Sam will do anything when you give him enough beer.
we've already sampled a couple beers, gentlemen.
We have.
We did pregame a little bit.
Yeah. So Brendan, what was the first one we tried?
We started with that red, right? The Red Ribbon from Bison Brewing.
Bison
Bison
Brewing.
yeah, out of California. It's an organic. All their beers are organic, correct?
Yes, I
Okay.
believe they are an organic brewery. They pride
Okay.
themselves on that.
Well, hold on. Before we go, just so for the listeners who didn't listen to the previous Backyard Shenanigans show, this is a show where we bring just tons of different beers. I think all of
We
us
sample.
brought at least 3 or 4 different kinds. But we go a little over and above like what we would do at a normal Alley's show, though. Where
Yeah.
there we're usually
Yeah.
there's like 2 beers maybe. We'll probably
Yeah,
go
this is
through
not a whole
7
lot
or
of topics.
9, 10, 11. Oh, there'll be topics. We're going to get to
Yeah,
topics.
well, yeah, they're micro topics.
And we're not sitting in a brewery, so we can be a little bit more
Inappropriate.
Free?
huh?
Free?
Inappropriate.
Free and maybe critique a little bit more
Oh,
than we
well,
would.
that's true, yeah.
Yeah,
We,
yeah.
yeah,
normally
we do
would.
tend to critique a little more on the back.
Yeah, when the guy who brewed the beer is not sitting across the table from you, you feel a little bit more comfortable, like talking slightly more honestly.
yeah.
I have no problem being honest how I feel about things.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why we
but-
don't ask you
but
to
we
come to
don't-
breweries
that's
with
why
us. No, but this is
Sorry,
actually
back
pretty good.
back to our
It's the
beer.
organic Red Ribbon. It's ale brewed with rye and caraway, and it's actually pretty
It's
damn
a decent
good.
red.
It's light. It's not real. They don't. Those spices are light.
Yeah, it says spicy finish. I felt nothing
The
spicy
descrip-
on the finish.
The description
Not at
is
all.
nowhere what it.
I think on the
No near
spicy
as heavy.
finish, it was a little bit there. I mean, it wasn't super overpowering.
I
and
think
stuff.
maybe if it's somebody that doesn't eat a lot of spicy stuff, maybe they'll get more.
Something out of that?
I think it was. I think you're tasting the rye.
Yeah, you definitely get that rye finish out of it, but I don't think it's a spicy. I don't.
I
it's
guess
not real prominent.
I don't either.
I think it's light, but I think it's a
not
clean
spicy
beer.
in heat. Let's put it that way. That's what I mean by that. It's not spicy. In
No,
heat.
no,
and we know
but
that. Yeah,
yeah.
we know. Yeah.
I just don't
No,
catch
we-
a lot of that.
We do have a jalapeno beer coming up later. It's made by
Yes.
Evil Twin. They called it Firewater, and they're usually spot on their names at least,
Yeah.
even if the beer isn't
Yeah,
good.
sometimes, yeah.
Ashtray beer. Oh,
I
Seriously.
almost grabbed. They have ashtray beer, but they have that ashtray heart out now too.
Ashtray hard.
Yeah,
Why would you
So-
drink something
What's the
made out of an
ashtray heart?
ashtray?
Hard or heart?
heart.
Okay, what's the difference? Is there an actual heart in it now too?
I don't know.
It's an ashtray and someone's broken heart.
I wouldn't. What they got when they drank the ashtray beer? Probably. Yeah.
heartburn.
I'm trying to wrap my
Oh,
head
it's
around.
nasty. It's a nasty damn beer.
It tastes like an
Well,
ashtray.
That
It
was
was
the point.
awful.
What was that the point?
I
of
don't
it?
know.
Like,
I
hey,
don't
try
know.
this
Joke beer or
ashtray.
something.
I don't know if it was
flavored
a
beer.
failure, and they said, "Man, someone just said this tastes like a dirty ashtray," and they said, "Yep, there's the name. Put it out there."
Or we're gonna just like filter it through the ashes, so
I
like
don't
you know
know.
people
It's a
just sit
random-
around and
Yeah.
smoke.
They make a lot of crazy beers.
Yeah.
And some of them are very
of 'em are-
damn good.
Yeah.
That one wasn't.
I can't believe though that
they have a donut beer too. I almost got that
my
one, but
confusion is even if that was a one-off, I mean, that means that now they've redone it again. That it sold enough that they did it again.
let's
it's sold by the name ashtray beer. Who the hell's not going to be like ashtray beer? What the hell
we
does
did.
that taste
We
like?
grabbed it.
Well, yeah.
I'm not.
Did you have to buy it in a
not.
6-pack, or can you just get one bottle?
Bomber.
Is a bomber at least?
What I saw there was a 6-pack.
Oh.
I didn't see any individuals.
Oh, I didn't
there.
look at the ashtray heart. I saw it, but was it okay? It might have been.
There was a
cans.
6-pack there, yeah. Which is why I didn't grab it.
Yeah.
If there would have been one bottle or a bomber, I probably would have grabbed it.
I thought the description on this red thing though was a little it's just off. It
I
tastes
wouldn't,
like a
I
did
wouldn't have thought of that if I didn't read it. Cause
Well, he said
don't
it
get
tastes like a
those flavors
deli
out of it.
sandwich, and I'm like, it does
I
not
don't
taste.
like that.
You
No,
don't want a beer
nowhere
that
near
tastes
a
like a
deli
deli. I
sandwich.
know it's called a Reuben, and I guess he's trying to marry complex flavors like a Reuben has sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, rye,
Yeah.
your rye, on rye bread, but.
I think
I don't
it's
want
'cause
my
we're
beer to
not
taste
pulling
like a-
all those spices.
I
out
don't
of
want my
there
beer to
that
taste like a deli friggin' sandwich.
Okay, so here's what it
Well,
exactly
I mean, if
says.
it's gonna taste like a sandwich, I would rather it taste like a Reuben than like say a bologna sandwich.
Well, here's what it says.
But
Sam.
if your beer tastes like meat,
it
there's
says
something wrong with your beer.
it says a red
Depends on
ale
the meat.
was my craft beer epiphany in the 90s.
Okay,
the
so this is
whimsical
AHA beer.
The whimsical red reminds me of a deli sandwich combining rye with malty Munich and caramel malts, a touch of roast, and then dry hopped with caraway seed for a long, spicy
Yeah, I don't get
rye
the long-
finish. Nom nom.
But still a good beer.
Yeah, very good.
I mean, it's
There's
good.
nothing wrong with it at all.
I'm
It's
not
clean.
sure the num num
clean,
was
fresh
needed
beer.
at the end there, but
I didn't add that in. That was literally on the
I know.
bottle.
Num num. Okay,
They've been around since 1989, so they're doing something right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
California.
So
knows how to par.
There's a lot of stuff in California that are just
Well,
but I'd love to go out there on some of these and see if they're actually breweries or if they're still just because there's a lot of breweries out there that are just distributorships.
I
They
mean,
don't have
what
that
is the
tap
city
room
that it
and-
comes from?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's
Is
I
it
can't
LA?
pronounce it. No, it's Yukahi or something like that. Ukiah.
Is it near Compton?
this ain't a 40, man. This ain't malt beverage.
It looks like it comes in a 40 bottle.
No, that's a bomber.
That's a bomber,
Oh, okay.
dude.
40s are a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit wider,
And
a
they
little
got
bit
screw
longer
cap.
back,
They got
yeah.
screw cap on them.
Damn.
So nowhere near LA, huh?
Ain't
No,
no,
probably not.
Mad Dog up in here.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
fun fact: the MD does not stand for Mad Dog.
What does it stand for?
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh, you can't. You
Don't
can't say
bring
that
it if
Hold
you
on,
don't.
hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
no,
What the hell, man?
no.
No,
Time
he's
Bring
gonna
it up.
Google it.
Time
For
out.
Tell
fuck's
us to
sake.
hold on.
Our first Google.
Oh my
right?
gosh. Are we playing me off?
Pretty much.
Okay,
Like
hold
the
on.
friggin' Oscars in here. Sorry, you're taking too long.
It's like
Edit,
Come on, man.
edit.
You're killing it, man. You can't bring it if you can't back it up.
I'm sorry. Balderdash.
There's a
I'll
lot
bring
of
it up
edits
later.
there.
I'll bring it up later. I
Okay.
promise.
All right, we're gonna find out what
Isn't,
the MD stands for later.
Is the green flash?
Yeah, Morgan. Yes, Mogan David. That's what it stands for.
Mogan David. Okay.
Mogan David.
So who the hell came up with the word Mad Dog?
I'm
for
sure
it?
that's his nickname.
A bunch of
That's his nickname.
Kids
Rednecks.
of certain means that decide not to like. It's just made up.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog word.
That was probably his
I
nickname.
mean, that's probably what you're. I mean, that's what
Oh,
you
that
act
guy's
like
nickname.
when you drink
Yeah.
it,
Well,
like a
that's
whole
true,
bottle of it. You act
No.
like a Mad Dog.
No.
What do you do when you drink a Mad Dog? I
Pass
mean,
out, vomit.
Morgan David.
You know how long it's been?
vomit and pass
Pass
out.
out and throw up on myself.
yeah, what a Mad
You're talking about the man that
You don't even-
downed how many freaking
Here we go again.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know what happens when I drink
Dragon's
a Four Loco.
Hey,
Well, you
got
can
two
drink
of
the
those
Four
at my
Loco
house now.
now since it's a new
It's not
recipe.
got gasoline in it. Does it kill you?
Than original Four Loco. My buddy has a can of
We
Four
still
Loco.
have original Four Loco.
Original
Oh,
Four
that
Loko.
stuff's awful. That was
All right.
horrible.
So our second beer we hit was from Lagunitas, a 2017 one-hitter series called Sakatumi.
This was just our pre-gaming.
which is an ale with sake yeast and rice.
Which was all right. I could now when he poured it for me, I said I could smell that it was a I said a 10, but it ends up being a 9. But I said I could smell it right away that it was a higher grab. Mm-hmm. It's right there. You know it's right there. It's like it's like having a barrel aged something. You know it's higher up just from the straight smell.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
It was unique.
Yeah, it was definitely unique.
Definitely a unique.
Well, we sat there for the whole time going, what does it taste like? What does it taste like? Because Jordan wouldn't tell us what it was first.
we could, you knew the.
And the only thing that came on my tongue came out of my mouth was celery.
Somebody's got some good aim. That's all I'm saying.
I think he was holding it there because that's what he likes prefers to catch it, is right on his tongue.
Yeah. There you go. Shut up.
Takes it right from the head.
Man, we haven't had but 2 samples. What the hell?
Oh my God, that was good.
Shut up. We're editing that one out.
Oh no.
Only this I'm the one. I'm the one who posts this. I can edit it out in the final draft.
Oh, that was good. So
I don't edit because I can't. I edit because it'd take 3 weeks.
this is the best thing to I guess talk about on this one, since Pat said that, is it does have an oddly salty finish to it.
But it's clean though.
It's clean.
It's clean.
It's just a little salty at the end. That's all.
Yeah. So a lot of good eating going on there. Did you know?
I think I still have some on my beard.
Wow.
I can't say anything else about it now. Not allowed to.
All right. What did anybody else think about the beer? About the
We just lost
Lagunitas?
Somebody
we just lost their sponsor.
Yeah. At what point is someone going to bring up mouthfeel?
It's
Well, now
juicy.
that you mention it, it was very smooth.
Little creamy,
silky.
little chewy.
There was no chewiness to it. It was, it was.
I
Salty
actually,
and salty.
I didn't mind it at all.
No, I thought it was a decent beer. It was
Yeah.
definitely a unique flavor. Again,
I
it's
couldn't
not-
drink a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
it.
buy one.
No, that I wouldn't buy.
But I'll definitely, if someone had it, I'm gonna drink it because it's a good beer.
decent.
I liked it. Was definitely a unique flavor. I thought.
It's not something that's going to maintain a steady supply in my stash
For
of
some
beers.
reason, it reminded me of a Jello shot.
I don't know. Literally, all the jokes aside, though, it has a freaking salty finish to it. Like, I taste
Yes.
salt at the very end.
Yeah.
Maybe because I ate all these chips, I'm not getting that.
That's
That
true.
could
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
Sorry. Let me.
Or maybe you're just salty.
Well, I am a salty bastard.
yeah.
so.
He is.
But yeah, it's good beer. Lagunitas doesn't make. I don't think I've had a bad beer from.
I haven't had a
Lagunitas.
bad beer from them. They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty solid most of the time. It's pretty good stuff. So
And they make some unique flavors. So that's
You know what? I get it now.
different.
I get it now.
you get it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's there. It's strange.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. Like I said, I like it because I like sake and I like beer. It's like a sake bomb in a glass with a little bit of salt. So I think they got confused, like thought it was going to be a margarita instead of a sake, and they dropped a little salt in there or something.
Now
but
that you said sake bomb, it definitely does feel like a sake. It's
it's made to taste like a sake bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
But you gotta be
basically-
familiar with those. I don't know. Are you familiar with? Have you had a sake bomb there?
I've never even
Griswold.
had sake.
Oh,
There's
what's
a-
wrong with you?
There's a few years ago, Sam came over one day, and I had a bottle I bought from the Japanese grocery store, and I said, Sam, let's have one. I didn't make a little one. I took big glass mugs and filled them up and
Well,
heated them up
yeah.
in the microwave. Sam's like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, yeah. One of those, you definitely feel that shit.
Yeah.
How
It
am
was
I
one.
not
It was.
surprised by that?
Yeah. It was one of those like no, I have to go home. Like I can't stay here. I got plans. I was planning on getting some.
It was awesome.
How'd that go?
Yeah. I was late getting home, so I didn't get none.
So we need to do another sample. So just grab one out of there, sir, sample guy, and we'll
Guess we'll
sample
see
whatever
what-
you grab.
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh no, we're saving that for later. No, we can't do that one. We
Yeah,
have
Charlie-
To wait till
Oh,
we're-
it's our
we
time
have to wait till we're
Yeah, no,
we
you
gotta
got-
wait till we're drunker for that one.
Yeah, that's
We've already got enough jokes on the whole
That one's
on the
a-
whole sake beer and
Why
So-
don't you just
on
go
my
ahead
tongue.
with that one? What's
While-
wrong with that?
No,
No,
trust
you'll
me.
know.
You want to say
Yeah.
we want to save that one.
While
We'll
we're,
tell you, we'll tell you on a break.
while we're talking about
tell you on
that,
a
Sam.
break.
You know what you missed at Savor Lebanon?
What?
I have never had a better boner in my mouth than I had at Savor Lebanon.
It's a good boner.
Come
It
on,
was
man.
a fantastic boner. It was amazing.
I.
Brendan, did you love your boner?
We all had
we
a
all
great
loved it.
boner.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. There's
It was
a
a tasty boner.
Tell City. They make one called
Beer
the.
called the boner.
It's called. Well, it's called.
It's called the boner.
It's something boner.
Yeah.
It's something to do with the hops.
Shit.
The long, no, not the long boner. It's
I mean,
Google.
you hope to have a long boner.
So let me ask you
Or
though,
not
and here's
short
what
boner.
here's what I didn't even think to ask him when we had that because we couldn't quit laughing. It was a hard episode to get through. But what happens if he puts that in a whiskey barrel? Does that become a whiskey boner?
I think that's an
Would it be a bit
oxymoron,
limp?
isn't
Would
it?
it be a little limp?
I don't know.
Probably not
I
as
think
strong.
there's two forms of risky dick.
Oh yeah.
I said
There's
whiskey
one where
boner.
Hey.
Sorry.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
man.
My bad. I
Yeah, we
apologize.
don't curse on this fucking show.
Not at fucking all.
What are we drinking here?
I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Oh,
What did he
It's a dunkel.
Oh,
the Dunkel.
is this a dunkel?
That's the
This is
Sammy
a-
beer.
This is a Sam contribution. All right.
Would you bring us, Sammy?
This looks dark. This
Um,
looks dark though. Is this a dark beer?
What the local liquor store had, and I was
He
like,
just started grabbing.
this looks interesting.
There you go.
I-
That's
and I can share.
that's actually what we always do. That's what we do.
Hey, at least
all I did.
nobody brought us cider.
Nobody brought a cider to a beer show this time.
Not yet.
Almost.
I
Hey, Riley.
actually had one, and I forgot it's in the. It's,
We can
New
read
Day
the bottle.
Meadery's
Jordan
got
can read the bottle
New
off.
Day?
and-
New Day's got. It's called Shelby Blue Ribbon.
Oh, I have that one. That one's
We've
in,
had-
that one's in my fridge.
Did you
I already
have
have
you
one
tried
of
it
those.
yet?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Is it?
Yeah, that's one we.
It's
Yeah.
not really okay.
Yeah, ciders are okay as long as it's like New Day.
Yes.
I mean, it's good stuff.
Yes,
I'd
it
be like-
is.
Yeah.
But that's a mead.
Huh?
That was a mead.
Is it a mead?
Yeah, that one's a mead.
Oh, meads are good. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, meads are fine.
All right, Brendan, you're reading that one.
Yeah, we.
What do you mean? This is Sam beer.
Go ahead.
It's a Sam beer. It's German. Read it.
It's a Dunkel.
Right. That's all I can read.
And, Gershkirkener.
Sammy, tell us what you brought, buddy.
Kirschgefrickener.
All right, this is Dickel by Volbier. It is an Austrian premium beer specialty. This full-bodied dark beer
Dark beer.
convinces with a spicy taste and some finely sweet malt aroma.
All right. We were drinking.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
Damn, it is.
It is sweet.
Needs to be colder. This one needs to be colder.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A lot colder.
Well, no, normally you drink a Dunkel warm.
I don't want to. I'd like this one to be colder.
Yeah, I mean, it should be that. Wow.
Wow, that's like a malt liquor. We don't have any.
You know, it does have that honey.
It
meat.
does have that honey taste to it, but good
That is
Lord
really
Almighty,
sweet.
that is ooh. I like Dunkels too, but that does it have any alcohol in it, or is it just sugar?
Wow. Yeah, it's 5%.
Oh, okay, so it's lower, but
Yeah.
damn,
So it's
that's sweet.
There's a lot of sugar. What's that? That's got some.
You brought sweet to my
I'm
party.
getting some ginger. And,
Stink
no,
eye.
it's all right. No, trust me.
Who
Every
this is.
beer I brought is gonna suck.
No, this is what these
I did
are
that
for.
on purpose.
Why?
Cause
Greiskirchner, some shit. I don't know who the name of the brewer is, but yeah, it's.
So normally Dunkels are weedy, and they've got like
it's got a weedy to it, but it's got a lot of. It's
I
got
mean,
a lot of
some wheat
sweet.
is already sweet in itself. So with the and then you got the malt on top. It's gonna.
Here's what I feel like: they wanted to stay at 5% alcohol, so they just stopped fermentation early, so they could stay at 5%, and they just left all that sugar in there. That's what it tastes like to me, literally. Hey,
just
that's at
a-
5%. Stop
too
it.
sweet.
Cut it off.
I don't get enough
It's just a
maltiness out of
heavy
there.
sweet.
That-
It's an Austrian. It's an Austrian beer. It's just a heavy sweet.
Maybe
it's
it's
a
a-
sweet
Yeah.
malt.
Is it a dessert beer? Is that what it'd be considered?
It could be. With the sweetness on that, yeah, that would definitely be something that would be. Again, I think this would be better, much colder.
Yeah.
Which is unusual because usually you drink those beers warmer.
Right, but it's too sweet for me for at the temperature it's at right now. If it were colder, I think I could take it more. But it works.
Clark, quit giggling.
Just sweet. Griswold,
Griswold's giggling because he said, never
Take it
mind.
more.
Griswold, what'd you think, buddy?
It's too sweet for me.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay.
It's got some interesting notes to it. I'm trying to figure out where it's either a cinnamon or a molasses in that sweet, but it's on the back end
It's
of
missing.
the palate.
It's missing the banana and the clove.
Yeah, I'm just getting honey. And
It's supposed to have banana and clove. It's not there. It's just
Why is it supposed to have banana and clove?
because it's a Dunkelweiss.
Oh, okay.
it
Well,
should
it's
have a
just
banana
Dunkel.
clove. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, you brought it. What do you think, buddy?
I'd drink it.
Would you?
I'd-
Okay.
I'd
Well, you
drink
might
it.
like sweeter beers, and that's okay.
I would try it again. Like Pat was saying, if it was colder.
Yeah. Stick that back out in the. Put the top back on that. Stick it outside.
Bartender.
Maybe we'll try it later. Hey, just in for those of you. Well, since Cowboy's not joining us, he did text us a picture though. If he's going to be enjoying Indiana whiskey, while he's on vacation. Where the hell he's at?
Where's he at?
He's near the ocean with Indiana whiskey and Jim Beam. I'm not sure about the Jim Beam, Cowboy, but whatever.
Beam.
Jim
Yeah, no
Brewer.
shit. Why didn't he have a bottle of Dickel with him? Should always get a little
he
Dickel.
doesn't- well, you're the one who likes Dickel. He's
I
not,
do like Dickel.
Hey,
I don't think he likes Dickel
like
as much
Dickel.
as you.
Yeah. I guess
Well, he doesn't. Nobody likes Dickel as much as you do.
I love Dickel. I don't know. Dickel's pretty good shit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's
So-
a lot of good stuff out there.
All right. So,
All right, beer. I need more beer.
bartender, you want to grab us something
Another
else?
one, or we want to hit a topic?
We can do one more, and then we'll just don't grab that
and
one.
beer.
Is Green Flash? Is that brewery out of California?
Green Flash.
Green Flash. You seen those? You see quite a few of them around. I heard they were going up for auction. It's a fairly been around for a while.
I don't know if I've
I
heard
think
of
it's
them.
like
Virginia Beach.
Yep.
Green
yep.
Flash is out of Virginia Beach.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
My
Did
bad.
he
Yeah,
tell
I
him to
don't-
find any breweries while he's
They're,
out there?
going up for auction.
Oh, who? Who is?
Now it says it's headquartered in San Diego. What the fudge?
The Virginia Beach and San
Virginia
Diego,
Beach,
those are
San
like
Diego, is that
opposite
San
sides
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're wrong.
of the country.
Your
Yeah.
Google skills are not on point.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I don't know what your problem is.
I don't know. I see a lot of those. I see them at like Marsh. Always carry Green Flash beers and shit. And I see quite a bit of them.
I've
but
never seen that one.
They're
Yeah.
real. They're
What's
real
a Marsh?
simplistic. They're like almost generic. This is
Oh,
Green
it's like
Flash.
like the Kroger brand beer.
Yeah, yeah. But it was fairly popular. I
They don't
guess,
make
but-
Kroger brand beers anymore. They used to.
Used
Just
to
that
just be
beer.
I'm sure it's
Beer,
still there.
light beer.
What we got here? Blueberry or some shit?
We'll get the bottle here at some point. No, just give us the bottle.
Yeah.
Yep, we got to read it into the actual microphones that are picking up.
I
You gonna
read
make
the
Clark
last
read
one.
it?
Yeah, no.
I read the last one.
Who brought this one?
Well, that was one of mine. I said these are all going to be horrible.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Fathead?
no. Why?
Well, it's a fatheads. It's not going to be that horrible.
Fathead's Bumbleberry.
They're going to be average.
It's not as sweet as that Dunkel. Brewed with honey and blueberries.
Oh, it's
This is award-winning, most refreshing beer in America by Brewing
Okay.
News. Global warming open.
Oh, there you go.
Looks like you're swatting at bumblebees.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I just got punched in the throat with blueberries.
Yeah, you did.
Ugh.
Told you they were going to be
See,
weird.
I don't think that's
okay,
nearly as sweet as that Dunkel.
No,
It's not. No, it's just fruity.
I want the Dunkel over that.
I feel like they almost forgot some of the sugar in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's good, and I would drink
Mix
it,
with
but
the Dunkel.
but they don't have any sugar in this one. Like they left something out there.
They didn't forget the blueberies.
No,
No,
the
the
blueberries
blue-
were
no.
definitely
This
there.
is like, you know,
There's
like,
a lot of
hey,
blueberry. I think it's okay.
don't
right
think it's
before the
that bad, 'cause
blueberry.
I don't think it's that bad.
I like it because I don't get that hit with the sweetness
Yeah.
out of it, so I don't think it's that bad. And
There's a whole lot of
blueberries in
blueberry on the
there.
back end.
Yeah.
Actually, the second sip,
hate
I like it a lot.
blueberries.
Grab some more.
I hate blueberries.
Clark's gonna vomit. He does. Look at him. Poor Clark looked like he's gonna vomit when he smelled it.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think it's good.
Sorry, Grizz. I'm sorry.
So wait, okay, so Sam voted it down, Griswold voted it down, the three of us voted it up.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
see,
again, it's not a beer I would never go buy that.
I would.
No.
But
I would never buy that.
I don't think it's a bad beer at all.
I think I would
it's-
kick you out of
I
my
think it's
house
pretty
if you
damn
try to
good.
bring that in.
Summertime, I think
yeah,
that'd be good
I think
beer.
it's pretty nice.
That is
brewed with fresh harvested spring honey, stolen from some very angry bees, and plump blueberries, creating a fresh ale with a delicious blueberry aroma, crackery malt flavors, a hint of sweetness, and a clean blueberry finish.
A hint of sweetness?
There's hardly any sweetness
I'm
on
not
this.
getting much sweet out of that.
What hint?
But it said, what did it say,
It's
jumbo
the- all-
blueberries?
it's all-
I think
it's
they're
all
about that
aroma.
big.
It's
Yeah.
all blueberry aroma. There's no sweetness in this. This is hardly sweet
Blueberry
at all.
aroma? No, there's blueberry taste and like
Oh, yeah?
sweet aroma because that's about the only
Right,
hint you're
but
gonna
not
get.
the sweet
That's
on the
just
tongue.
a
Though. There's no sugar on
A
the
little
tongue
bit
though.
too much blueberry for me.
Yeah, it's definitely
know,
a
I liked
pungent
it.
blueberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
liked it.
I like blueberries, just a little bit much.
It was
says
like
it's-
unsweetened blueberry pie in a bottle.
Ugh. Yes. Yes.
I mean, this
Exactly.
this is. Well, wait a
Except
minute,
you
you've
got the
had
like
blueberry,
store bought pie crust.
but you like the blueberry like mead and stuff we had at New Day, and that was way more blueberry than this.
Oh yeah, what is Breakfast Magpie is way more blueberry than that.
Yeah.
But it's also got the
I
coffee too that blends it.
That's what helps it.
All right. I'm actually it's a decently
I like it.
crisp ale. you
Actually,
know,
out of all the
with
beers
weird
we've had,
flavors.
it's my favorite so far.
I would.
Wow.
I would drink it.
No, you wouldn't. Did you see your no? No, because I saw your face.
No, I would drink it. And I'd have to have something else right after it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's not a good. That's not
Actually, I would have to have a shot of whiskey or something with it, just to help out with
Yeah.
the blueberry.
I'm never drinking that again.
mow the yard. I drink 2 or 3 of those down.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad actually.
Dude, you ain't got that big of a yard.
Yeah, but he's got a shitty mower.
So he's gonna be drunk.
Okay. Okay.
What's wrong? So I take my time.
He got rid of the pig. He's gonna get a goat.
Solve my yard problem right there.
We are
Oh,
not
it
changing
definitely
the-
would.
Get a couple of them fainting goats.
No, they're useless. They all do is faint. They don't-
But it's oh so funny.
All right, what's next?
So
I don't know.
Did you bring a topic tonight or?
Oh well, we had talked about a couple. We still need beers to be drinking because we
Yeah.
need to be getting drunk and
Yeah, we'll bring
some
another one.
whiskey shots. I like
Keep
I
bringing
like
them.
a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, I think whiskey sounds good.
Well, do you want to take a break?
I
Grab
totally,
a whiskey.
I totally messed up. I did.
You guys want to do a shot of whiskey? I'll get us a shot.
You want to do a break
Oh,
real
boy.
quick?
Yeah, let's
Come
do a
back?
break and we'll come back.
All right. Be right back.
Hey, this is Colin,
And David.
and we're with Taxman Brewing, and you're listening to Blind Pig Confessions.
Anybody had any odd beers
Here, you can look like Uncle Eddie.
in between these out and about? Any new beers we've tried? We had one last night.
What did we have last night?
Taxman.
Oh, that we did.
Vanilla coffee
Was that
qualified.
the qualified one? Yeah,
Yeah, that was
coffee,
deli-
vanilla, bean, something like that.
That was
yeah.
really good.
That actually was. It was in a can too, surprisingly enough. But it had a peppery, had a real peppery kind of front note to it. Just a little.
Yeah,
I
it was-
caught a hint of a weird peppery thing to it, but not like, not overpowering, not anything. Just
No, it was
just
cool
something.
because there was a little bit of sweetness from the vanilla, but that peppery finish on there, and it was.
Well, to me, it wasn't even a finish. It was just right up front. It was just right
really
on the
good
tip.
beer.
Yeah.
I
Of course,
actually like
fucking
this. This
Taxman,
is
you know.
nice.
Taxman always knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're not actually what we're sampling right now.
No.
Sam's drinking salmon pants. But yeah,
Really
Taxman
good.
again. Pound for pound, still Taxman around here has been my.
Salmon
Yep.
pants.
It's my
Salmon.
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 And of course,
Salmon.
we had that at our home in Alley's Alehouse.
Yeah, we
But
did. Yep.
that was a delicious beer.
It was. It was really good. They changed a lot. They
Salmon.
salmon.
Salmon. Ouch.
Salmon Rushdie.
Jeez.
This
Salmon pants.
so I gotta get down there and try that Taxman though because it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
Taxman's always good.
Yeah, it's just in a can. It's on a can.
My favorite beer that you guys haven't had, actually Griswold's had it with me, was the jalapeno beer I brought back from Milwaukee, the place that makes batshit crazy, Mobcraft.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
If
they
you
had
go
a
by
jalapeno
there,
beer that
bring
was,
some back.
dude, that shit was on point. Now Brendan and Pat both like pepper beers. It wasn't quite as spicy as the infamous one down in Tennessee, but it was on point. I mean, it had enough heat to it. It had beer flavor. It was just freaking
It
good.
tasted like a fresh jalapeno.
Oh, really?
Ooh,
So
I
it did
would-
have
I
a
would
little
not
bit of the
like
green
that.
to it,
would
but I
not
mean,
like
it,
that.
in a good way, not in a like gross green pepper
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just-
we opened it. Everybody stopped drinking it, and I'm still over there
Yeah.
going.
Jalapenos are different for me, so jalapeno beers.
Yeah, I usually
They
don't
tend
like
to usually be too green.
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather have a habanero beer because I like the flavor
Yeah.
better, and
Yeah,
I think
that's
I think
what
it
I'm
goes
saying.
better with the beer. But
That's
but I mean,
I could do this.
How
This
is-
is like this would be on my regular
yeah.
rotation.
Of course, we're drinking
This is a
salmon
WarPigs.
pants. WarPigs, of course. Our buddy Jeremy Nicely is with the WarPigs now,
This is a-
and this is the collaboration between Three Floyds and McKellar out
McKellar.
of Denmark, and a damn good collaboration.
So far, yeah. This good stuff.
My favorite still is Lazy Right,
So far, out of the two, I agree.
but this is fantastic beer. Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah.
It's a great. This is a to me. This is a
Great
good
and
boat
easy
beer
drinker. Yeah, it's a good boat beer.
because it's just a
Ooh.
nice, clean,
It's a little
fresh.
hoppy. It's a little hoppy for
but
me.
not yeah. It's
Got some
bitter.
definitely there's hoppy in there, but
I don't taste hoppy in
oh,
there.
I do. Yeah,
I mean, no,
Just-
the hoppy
I
is
taste
there.
just
The
a-
hop is there.
I
It's
taste
just
a little bit of the hops.
I'm way more sensitive
it's
to the hops than
yeah,
other people,
nowhere-
though.
Near
it kind of
overpowering
reminds
of
me
anything.
of like a Stella in a sense of for the
It's got that bitter aftertaste. Yeah, it's
you know
got
what I
that
mean,
hop
but like
bitter.
not in the like like hey I'm bitter like I said Stella is. This is
like
you
your
know it's like,
ex-wife. Yeah,
yeah well yeah
That was my
That's-
ex-wife.
current
yeah.
wife. Wait, what?
Stop. If you ruin my hanky panky time
Hey.
tomorrow, this is stuff we have to schedule
Hey,
out.
you brought her. No holds barred.
Sam's going
My
to be back now
driver-
next week for the next show to see what happened tomorrow. And to see if Pat gets a black eye.
I was like, hey, Pat, how's it going, buddy? Wow.
I knew Sam's wife before Sam knew his wife, so she's
Whoa,
biblically-
really? Huh?
Well, no, not like that, but she's used to the antics. I don't think she's going to get too offended. No, Sam met his wife right here on the deck
Yep, and got married on
and
your
married
deck.
her right here on the deck.
Really?
Yep.
Same night.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, that is a stellar night.
That would have been very interesting,
They had
to
this
say the least.
They had this bald asshole like minister guy do it. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they called me up and said, "Hey, we want to get married on your back deck." I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Okay,
Oh,
hold
we
on.
need you to be the minister too. Okay.
Hold on. Do you want me to sweep off the pig shit or not?
There was no pig at the time. There was
Sorry,
no
dog
pig.
shit or not?
We didn't take many pictures.
Okay.
This
at
is
least, at least nothing down towards the ground.
Facts.
I gotta say though, of most of the loggers I get from the craft breweries, this one's pretty clean. The only one that I would compare this to is the one that Brendan and I had at Chili Water. He made a very, very clean lager,
Yeah.
and it was really good. I remember that
Really
from
good.
our Chili Water trip. Yeah, so I would say this one's comparable to that one, and probably a couple of the best lagers I've had in the craft beer world around here.
Yeah, this is delicious.
Yeah, all day drinker. I don't know what the
It's not
percentage is.
bad. Again, yeah, I think I like Lazarite's flavor a little better.
Oh, yeah.
than
I mean,
this.
I love that beer. I think
And
it's
then
just
Foggy Geezer
fantastic
just
beer.
never got me though.
This is
The
definitely
Foggy
helping
is,
my headache. I
for
tell you
me,
that
it's
much,
too
but-
hoppy.
Yeah.
It's
I've
too much for me.
That's the only one I haven't had yet.
What the
Yeah.
Foggy?
Yeah.
You gotta be a hop head, I think, to like it. Some people
never
love it. I
mind.
mean, it's a great. I mean,
Granted,
but
but
you
yeah,
gotta
it's
be a
way
hop
too
head.
much for me.
Oh.
Way
Hop
this
head,
is
not
too
pothead.
much.
I mean,
This is
yes,
borderline.
and what's the problem?
What Foggy?
He
Geezer?
said hophead, not pothead. I'm like, yes, and what's the problem? I don't understand.
They're
I
from
don't
the same
understand.
family.
Same family, about the same growing
Uh-huh.
techniques.
Yep.
You know, and great things come from them. So
Damn
Yes.
skivvy.
Nothing wrong
I-
with it.
They're
Nothing
both
wrong.
apparently got purple heads on them. And no, wait, that was the we had the whole interview with the guys from
The hop
812 Farms, and yeah, it
Yeah.
got a little
Deep in-
purple-headed veined monster.
yeah,
With what they were talking about. You know.
it was a really good episode. I
Both
liked
of them
it.
got purple.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, we love those guys. They should be getting a plant in here soon, right? I mean, they should be. If the snow, I wonder if
Well,
they already did.
no, yeah. I hope they didn't start.
Well, I mean, if they're underneath the ground's not going to be frozen.
These are hot. It's all. Those are all. It's like they're like grapevines.
right, but
They're well above the ground.
they're not going to be destroyed. By
Well,
this.
I don't know how they do it cold. You know, especially when they're fresh. You know, and young. You know, cold may damage. You know, you have to be careful.
It hasn't been enough growing time yet.
Right, but if they put them out already and then it froze, they might
It ha-
have gotten damaged. Just
You know
saying,
what?
yeah.
That'd
Why
be
is your wife in tears?
I don't know, but
You guys missed it. So we have a male puppy who just pinned Charlie against the counter and just gave it to him. Like, straight gave it to him.
well, so much
We do not
Oh,
condone
oh,
bestiality
oh,
on the show.
oh,
Let's just put that out there.
interspecies erotica.
It's trying to assert its dominance. That's what it's trying to do. Assert its dominance. Stop it.
You told me your boy makes out with the dog earlier, but I was like, geez. There's a limit.
So this beer is a 5.3%. Since
As
it
Jordan
doesn't say it on
changes the
can.
topic.
So yes, Salmon Pants here is a 5.3. So most definitely an all-day drinker right here.
Yeah.
Boat beer, boat beer, boat beer.
It's just still too much hop for me. It's just at that borderline level, you know, as far as the bitterness of the hop. We found some really good balance
Well, I
ones that
think-
have a lot of hops to them. It's the bitterness of it that just gets me.
Yeah.
Hump them back.
No.
Whoa, whoa. Again, we do not condone bestiality. we know that leads.
Hey, wait, we stay away from those topics.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got played off.
I think Jordan might have actually done that. No, we're good. No, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I'm
Anyway.
lost.
Salmon Pants. 5.3.
What are you doing? We're not at that beer yet.
Oh, sorry, we weren't there yet. Sorry, my
What are
bad.
you- they can't-
Premature.
They can't hear it.
Why
on
are you playing your people's songs?
They can't hear it here anyways.
Oh no, I'll crank it when it comes
Well,
time
I'm
for
sure
that
you
special
will,
beer.
but right now, people,
We do need
they're
a
just
sample
The
while
beer-
we're
the beer of
enjoying
his
our
people.
salmon pants.
beer of his
Bartender,
people.
can we have a sample while we're enjoying our salmon pants?
Oh, yes, you can.
He has such a high voice for such an old man.
He's like, what, 50, 52, I think? Something like that? Man, it's
It's amazing.
got to be hit with the ladies.
You guys are drinking another
No, put that
No,
one down.
we're
No, put
not.
that one down. Grab something else.
He really wants to give us a lot of fat head.
He's just giving me. He's grabbing all mine. Apparently, I don't know.
Yours must be in the front.
Yeah, yeah. Reach in the back there, sir.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
Around the back.
There you go. Grab a bomber.
Grab a bomber. Grab something big.
Well, the fat head is big.
All right, let's see what he fished out of there this time.
Oh, firewater.
What he
Firewater. Okay,
Yeah,
that's-
fish out.
yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we've been talking about greenness and jalapenos.
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 So let's do a
Jalapenos.
jalapeno.
Jalapenos.
Green
Like
is
a Greek.
good.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
Greek.
green
Sounds like a
is
Greek
good.
beer. Well, make me some jalapenos.
I'm kind of excited for this one. This is Evil Twin, correct?
Yeah, but
Yes.
yes.
They do some crazy stuff.
I
And they're
know.
hit or miss.
Wait a minute.
But
Is this the ashtray people?
Yes. Yes,
You
that's right.
mother truckers.
No,
It's
but
not
they make
ashtray beer.
Sam, they make some really good beers.
They do.
They make
really
good beer.
do. But they make
Normally,
everything.
what they make is on point to the name.
And I don't
That's the
know.
thing.
I think Evil Twin may. We'd have to look. Get a Google expert in here, but I think that's a company that does a lot of stuff with a lot of other people.
They do.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe. So
They do,
it's
yeah.
not
A lot of
just like an Evil.
collabs.
Yeah,
They
because,
put their name on it, but other people
Right.
do the beer.
because there's like a million Evil Twin beers. I think. So I
Right.
think they're.
We had
collaborating.
one called Cowboy, and it tastes like I was licking a leather belt.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so we need the bartender to need bartending help.
Let's get some
It's his-
Yeah.
It's his first night.
If you can help out with that, please, that would be great.
You're gonna have to wait, dude, because that's all.
Thanks, Lumberg.
There'll be a special treat later on for you.
Thanks, Lumberg.
Gonna have to call Bar Rescue.
I mean,
Bartender.
Brandon. It's my favorite episode ever.
Chris.
Watch Bar Rescue. There's the one with a gay dude named Brendan.
Yep.
Oh my god, he keeps going Brendan. And every time I just fucking die laughing, I like roll off the couch. It's hilarious.
Jordan, they can't hear it. It doesn't pick up on the mics. Remember, we've been in louder environments. It's not going to pick up on the mic at all. Leave that alone for now.
What? Why can't I have the music of my people while we're recording, Pat? You fucking racist.
Obnoxious.
oh, you can't throw out the R bomb.
R bomb.
What?
Yes, the R
Mainly
bomb.
because it's not your people.
It's my people.
Why do I get
People,
two of
look
them?
at his features.
Why do I get two of them?
Jesus said, "Let my people go."
Is there any beer in this cup? I think it's just.
No, that wasn't Jesus. That was Moses.
Oh, Moses. Sorry, it was one of them guys in the Bible.
Does everybody get two of them because there's not enough beer in each one?
Oh, there you go.
There you go, Clark.
It did foam up really. So I'm guessing already before we even taste this that it's way overcarbonated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it appears to be.
Because even Mariah couldn't quite get the pours on those, so I'm guessing it's way overcarbonated.
Look at that.
Oh boy,
Confusion to me though. I mean, that head's not going down at all. I mean, it's like
it's not.
it's
It is.
solid
It is there.
foam.
It is like, hey, I am head and I'm here to stay. Strong like bull.
So, okay.
Holy crap! Wow, there's pepper in that. Ooh, that was just the foam. I didn't even bother
so you
drinking
use
the
my
beer
forehead
yet.
to do it.
I didn't even bother drinking it yet. I just
Oh, that's
tasted
right.
the
You
foam.
got- you got
The foam.
Makeup.
I know the foam. The foam is spicy.
Give me that bottle.
Give him the bottle. No, we need the bottle.
Give me the bottle.
Yeah, I'm still in the foam, and there's pepper in there.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Once you actually get down to the liquid, it's pretty good.
It's not bad. A little sweet, but
Yeah, it's sweet, but there's the bites there.
yeah, it is. It's not bad.
Is there a bite?
Yeah,
There's
I
a
got
bite.
bite on there.
Yeah, once you get to the
It's not.
once you get to the true liquid, there's a little bite to it.
You can taste the jalapeno in it.
Yeah.
And it's not bad
And
jalapeno.
it's not overpowering.
Yeah, it's a nice jalapeno. It's
Yep.
like
Gives
not
me
like
a
your
little-
And
Got
I'm
a little bit of a
A little bit of a throat burn to it.
Pat hates
not
this.
much.
Pat hates this so bad.
Oh. Oh, what is this again? This
I
is
will leave this. I will
fire
leave,
water.
I will leave this for you all to
Firewater,
discuss.
not
Fire water.
This is
There we go. Now we have the punishment beer for Pat.
Evil Twin Brewing.
Yep, punishment beer for
Well,
Pat.
no punishment beer. It's just
I rather enjoy
Yeah, punishment beer.
What the-
This is your punishment
what
beer.
the fuck. Sorry, I'm being rude on this. We're not normally this kind of biting on this, but we have been doing this for 140 plus episodes now, and
I think it's.
I think we're getting to. I think we're getting to a
It's
point.
not bad. It's actually pretty good.
Well, I think we're getting to a point where we're allowed to talk bad about some things now.
Well, yeah, these people.
especially
We don't give a.
yeah.
Why do we give a fuck about what freaking evil twin in Connecticut thinks? Well, I mean,
don't
like
know.
they're gonna come and
Who
whoop our
knows?
ass, or
Well, if we're gonna,
Hell no.
if we're gonna get super big,
They're gonna shut us down.
Yeah.
sorry, they're in Oklahoma, California, and Florida.
Okay, there you go.
California.
California,
Not LA.
city of Compton.
Wait, was it Oakland?
Oklahoma, and
Oklahoma-
California,
Oklahoma-
and Florida.
Oh.
Okay, I will say they're way overcarbonated though, because there's no way to
Yeah.
pour that beer right.
Yeah, it's not that cold. The beer's not that cold that it should have that much head to it.
No, it's. I tilted all the way to the side, and it's still filled all the way up with foam.
Can I see it?
Well, he's taking pictures.
No, go, you see it first.
I want
He
more.
can
It's
hold-
delicious.
Let him hold it.
Well, there's a
Griswold.
bigger glass.
For fuck's sake, dude.
Hold it,
Sam, have him watch.
We're
you
all
out a
friends
bigger
here,
glass.
Clark. You don't have to fucking.
Griswold. Grizz.
You sons of bitches.
I know you guys have been calling me Sam, and that's
Oh,
cool and
Deuce.
all.
Well, you are Sam and Deuce.
We'll let it all.
Trey.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. We tried.
I like this beer actually.
See?
I do
Go
too.
This
ahead.
beer is pretty good.
You guys talk about
like
it all
this
you
beer.
want. Feel
So
free, discuss.
so this particular beer, I don't know the correct
for the-
terminology and stuff, so I'm gonna just talk it like an everyday man, not a
Like
beer,
me.
beer snob.
That's what we do.
Like me?
No, you guys are beer snobs.
Oh no, we're not. Trust me, the words we use are apparently not, valid.
Like
When you guys talk
it's
about
juicy.
mouthfeel and all that and all that type of stuff, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. It feels really good. It tastes delicious. The particular notes and all of that. No, so it has a little bit of heat to it, as far as it, and it's not super overpowering.
No.
It tastes well. It got a nice jalapeno, but a good jalapeno, not like your backyard jalapeno.
The more you drink of it, you get more of the heat to it.
Yeah.
I agree. No, I think it's just a hair too sweet for me, but I love the heat and I love the flavor.
I don't know. Maybe I have a bad sweet tooth because I'm not getting the sweetness that you're talking
I'm
about.
not getting much sweet at all.
Really,
yeah,
Brennan?
I'm
Are you
not-
getting sweet
I'm-
in there?
A little, nothing over.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not getting.
I'm not getting any sweet.
Maybe they designed it like that, so you gotta like inhale the foam.
There's
Then you're not
sweetness to
treating
it.
right.
There's definitely sweetness.
How
to
am
it,
I
but don't
supposed to
think
treat it? Am I supposed to like hold it in my hand?
No, I meant him.
and
Like
let
Brennan's had
caress
a
it,
whole
man.
big foam thing on. He just sucked in the foam first. Maybe that's how they did it.
What are you gonna do?
I
I
know.
did the same thing.
Like, it was awesome.
But yeah, I mean, there's
But
definitely.
I
there's-
do what
there's-
you.
There's a sweetness to it. There's a stickiness to it. But then you get the I like the pepper finish in it. There's a lot of pepper, but you don't get what I'd hate is that greenness
Right.
from the jalapeno.
The
a lot of
metallic,
times.
the metallic taste.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Like, yeah,
And that's
from
not
a
in there.
jalapeno. Yeah,
It's actually really good.
Like some jalapenos are like they have a metallic taste to them,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and they're not good jalapenos. Like they picked them too early, whereas these are a nice ripe jalapeno.
There's chunks in it though.
For real though.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's got to be unfiltered because there's literally chunks in it.
Yes,
it ain't
we
that
get
bad.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are smoking. This is for shit.
Good shit, man.
Sorry, you may have to edit that out or something.
Ooh, the
but-
chunks are hotter. The chunks must be
Yes.
the.
Oh,
must
dear
be
God,
the
no.
jalapeno.
Then no. Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Swig, fat.
No.
Pat, I'm sorry, Pat. I would.
No, that
I
is
would
your
buy, I
punishment
would
beer.
go back and buy another one of these. I like.
I
this
would
beer.
too.
I
I
would
think it's
too.
good.
Honestly, I could drink this damn near every day.
Yeah,
I really
absolutely.
could.
The frick is wrong with you people?
Ooh, maybe I can.
So
put it-
awful.
I think
you
I might
imagine
put
like
it
it?
with the pork loin.
Pork loin
Yeah.
or maybe.
Yeah, I might be able to cook with it. That's
Ooh.
fine.
Oh, you're trying to get me on a brisket? No, actually, for a brisket, you don't want to put any type of heat on there, unless you're like on a smoker. But like if you're doing it,
cook it.
At least you're not doing the.
Sam does a lot of for those of you watching at home, Sam's doing a lot of hand gestures.
sorry, I was trying to hold back a burp. There was a lot of foam head on there, so it was kind of like
Those of you watching
trying to.
for those of you watching our
my-
radio show at home,
Actually,
Again, my only fault with this beer is the overcarbonation. It is definitely
Yeah.
overcarbonated.
yeah,
I
that
do
is
agree.
true. That is true because I poured
than
it.
that, the
and
flavor's great, yeah.
I poured it and I got minimal head, but as it sat there longer, the more of the head.
Well,
started-
our new bartender tried to pour it and it was foaming way over, so we made fun of him. And then Mariah tried to help him and it didn't go any better. Then we tried to pour it and it didn't go any better at all. So
Yeah. Super carbonated, but you know what?
It's
It's
all
not,
the bartender's
not too bad.
fault.
Yeah, he started it. He shook it up or something.
Hey, bartender.
no, look, it's sitting here. It
I
still
know.
isn't freaking settling. It's
Yeah,
way
it's-
over
yeah, it's
carbonated.
something- Yeah, it's and whatever.
Well, maybe that's how they
and
keep
whatever
the,
chunks,
the
whatever
heat.
chunks are in it,
I
are keeping
honestly
the head
might
from
have to look for this.
going down too.
I'm pretty sure the chunks are jalapenos because it got
Where'd you get
hotter
this
when
one
I drank
at?
the chunks.
Where was this one at for our local?
Okay, you should never.
Mr. G's,
Mr. G's. I have no idea where Mr. G's is.
Noblesville.
Noblesville. Down by my
Closer.
down by like the other side of the street.
Okay,
from-
so a place I'm not going. I'll send one of you guys. My past retired, so.
okay.
I got you. No, it's good.
You're not allowed in Noblesville anymore.
Well, yeah, you know, my Black Pass retired, so I'm waiting in that process of
Okay.
renewing my passing through mostly white neighborhoods.
I think this was. I think this is what like $8.99 or something like that. It's not horribly expensive. $8.99, $9.99. I think it's something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
It's like right around the
Most of
$10
Evil Twin
range.
Beers are, yeah.
That is something I would drink while I'm grilling.
A beer should not.
Yeah,
have,
that's exactly what I would
A beer
drink that
should
while
what?
I'm grilling.
beer should not have chunks in it.
You drink unpasteurized beer all the time that has chunks in it.
No, I've never had a beer that has chunks in it. I have beer that
I
has
really
had,
don't know what you
that's
guys are
had
talking
some
about.
stuff in it.
Oh, the filament. That's not bad, dude. Come on.
He said chunks.
Oh, okay, it's not
He did
chunks. It's
describe it
not
as
chunks.
chunks.
It's not chunks, ladies and gentlemen who may want to try this. It's not chunks. It's,
Okay.
Flex little filtered bits.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's not
it's-
chunks. It's not chunks at all.
Okay. There's flotsam.
It's not like I chewed up a freaking jalapeno when I
Look
took
the way
a
you
drink.
made it sound. You said it
Yeah,
was hotter
yeah.
when I chewed them.
Yeah, no. He was talking about the head portion. Why am I defending this beer
I don't
so
know.
hard?
Because you like talking about head.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm giving that one a thumbs up.
You brushing your teeth?
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, you might have to edit that part out.
No, it's
Nobody's
okay.
no,
No, you're all good.
probably
No,
not.
you're fine. Jordan, are
Not
you
on
looking for more
backyard shows.
chunks?
That's nothing for a backyard show.
No.
Are you looking for more chunks?
I
Jordan?
was.
No,
listening.
nobody heard what she said.
Oh, I
no.
heard it.
Oh,
She's right next to me.
okay.
I heard it.
All right, good.
Oh,
deal.
that might have picked up on the mic too.
That's
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
So I'm gonna give the Evil Twin Firewater 2 thumbs up. I thought it was a good beer. Solid.
Yeah,
I agree.
Solid vote on that one.
Yep. Brendan
I
said it
agree.
was solid
I
too.
like it.
Pass only one that didn't
keep
like
drinking
it.
I gotta
keep
go to
grabbing the
yeah,
bottle, so
I'm gonna
I-
go. I'm gonna
Did
go,
Mariah
I'm
try
gonna
it?
go throw up.
Yes, she did. She likes it. That's why we had the conversation of like, do you want head?
Yeah.
After I've drank that, I'm like,
Pat's trying to not add more chunks to it. Pat hates the beer.
I might
He's
blow
got
some
2
chunks. I
thumbs
might blow
down,
some
but-
chunks. But yeah, that one got 2 thumbs down
now I'm
on
really
me.
thinking
I'm
about it.
sorry.
It's like maybe I can boil that with some broths, beer broths
Oh,
with that.
yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure I could use it to cook with. Yes, but you know what? I can use all kinds of shit to cook with. Pond water,
Seriously.
toilet water. I guess if you really had to go there. But you know, it's still it doesn't make it a good beer.
It's a good beer.
It's a good
This is
beer.
a good beer. You're just being a hater.
4 out of 5
I
beer
am.
lovers say it's a good beer.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, never mind. I'm gonna leave.
Other than the recarbonation's a bit much, but other than that, it's good.
No, it's just it's way not me.
That's
It's
okay.
way not me.
It definitely didn't have any hops in there. I mean, it wasn't hoppy.
No, not at all.
I couldn't. Yeah, I
There's
could-
hops in there.
Yeah, but not a lot.
Ooh.
not enough to overpower all the pepper on there or whatever.
Oh, then he would hate that other one.
How did he like the creeper?
different taste.
That's a that's a
That's
completely
a
different.
completely different pepper and
different
completely
pepper,
different beer.
Well, I guess that's true.
He wouldn't like that.
Bought
other
in
one.
another
and
beer.
then I'm so that
Not at
Briar
all.
Scratch Creeper's got some. There's heat in there.
There's a lot of heat in there.
all,
you're-
I mean,
it's on
in
your lips.
whole face.
Yeah, it's a man.
That's
it's a,
different.
Such a
This is-
fantastic
this is
beer.
just-
I have to try this beer
Right
now.
there,
It's amazing.
We don't know if it's ever going to happen again.
Yeah.
We have never seen him brew it again and advertise it.
We may have drank
We
the
have to
last
talk
keg
to
of
him.
it. Man, that was just. I
I don't know how he doesn't do
that
more of it,
flavor was
but-
maybe he can't. Maybe he hasn't been able to recreate that.
Remember, he
level-
said when he
that
first made it, it was,
It was
way
awful.
too hot.
Yeah, he had to
They cut it.
cut
Yeah,
it.
it was
But-
delicious, but yeah, there was heat in there. But man, it was good.
We sat there and drank, I don't know, God knows how many that night.
We-
I mean, it was so many fucking beers that night.
we basically blew out his last corny. I think it had a corny keg. Of
Well,
it
we
left.
sat there and we drank that, and then when Brendan and I hopped in his truck, some strange man we didn't know, Drove all over his city. Took us to every freaking podunk bar in town. And
Jordan did some karaoke with like one other person.
because they told me to. They're like, "Hey, go sing." Okay.
Yeah, it was cute.
That was a good trip. It was fun. Pat got horny. He had to go back to the hotel and masturbate.
No. I got
That's how I remember it.
I got ill. No, I had too many or something. I got sick. Like I was about to throw up. That was it. You guys,
Well,
I had way
we
too
drank
many.
a shit ton.
And,
Yeah, we were supposed to stop for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We stayed there all night.
Oops. Yeah, we all said, let's do a quick show here. The next day, we leave.
Hell no. Yeah. Oh, somebody said green flash.
Is that a green flash beer?
Yeah.
No way.
Brendan was talking about green flash earlier.
Who brought it?
Holy
I
shit,
did.
I didn't.
Oh,
Sammy.
Sam did.
Well,
Okay,
shit.
that's kind
You are
of
the
fucking
man.
weird.
That is weird. We were talking about green flash earlier.
So, this brewery, I believe, they're up for auction.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So this is a
Beer that's
collector's
about
item?
to.
And it's they're doing well as far as I know. I mean, so I don't know what the story behind it is, but yeah, they're up. They put the place up for auction. I don't know if I've had any green flash. I've seen it all the time, but I
Yeah.
always saw it like in Marsh, and
Yeah,
so I never
the generic.
never
What's the
tried
Marsh?
one. And it looked like a generic. It's a very just a clean
No, I hated that
Boring.
grocery place.
labels on all
Yeah.
their stuff, but that's kind of their thing.
You can sample us a little bit more than that. I think it's a bomber. There's only
Yeah, we
5
can-
of us.
We can
Yeah.
handle it, bartender.
Fill those up, bartender.
A thimble full of beer.
Come on, man.
Ooh, that was good.
That was very nice. Very, very nice.
I don't know what the back end of it tastes like because I only got enough to put on the tip
Yeah,
of
you
my
do.
tongue. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you can take it off.
I didn't get any at the back of my throat.
You only got just the tip. Just the tip.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're tuned into part 2, which will be 5 times worse than this one.
Next time I'm going in.
So
You
we have
gotta
the
actually tap it into the actual board.
Green Flash Imperial IPA,
Okay.
Colossal Hop Blend, Summit Nuggets.
So I'm guessing this is going to
Summon
have a lot of
nuggets.
hops
Jesus
to it.
said nuggets.
Summon Nuggets. No, this is
Can you read?
Do you need my glasses?
Dead air.
Uh-oh.
Hello there, dead air.
What
Dead-
the hell, man? That's
dead
usually,
air.
that's
there's,
usually
Just read it. Here, give me that. Why don't you just read it? Stop
I'm
it.
trying to find the
I'm gonna
ABV.
shoot
It
you.
says high gravity,
What?
but
I was filling up the dead air.
Where's
You
the,
said dead air, and I was trying to change
oh,
it
this
into
is a
the
9%er. There it is.
Okay. What were you reading forever?
I was trying to find their ABV.
Oh, okay.
I found it finally.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll
So it's a 9%er.
yeah, it's sweet. Of course, I said that.
Summit and Nugget Hops, High Gravity Imperial IPA,
high gravity.
under savory pine, evergreen. Oh no, Sam, don't. It says pineapple aromas.
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 Okay. Sam's allergic to pineapples, and I'm not sure to
comes
what,
from-
what
It's the-
degree.
it's
Comes
the
from the
hops.
hops.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
the
just
hops, and
checking.
there's definitely high. There's
Yeah,
big pineapple in there.
yeah.
Well,
You can
that's
taste
what
the
I'm worried
pineapple
about.
with
It's, yeah, but it's not pineapple. It's
The
hops.
hospital is what, about 5 minutes away?
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Without getting the pineapple, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yes, hops.
That's-
Some hops taste like pineapple.
Yeah, but
I
some,
mean, yeah,
some
that's-
beers actually have pineapple in them.
Yeah. I stay away from those because I don't want to die today.
Yeah.
We don't want
Well,
you to die either.
if they did it in the boil anyway, they probably would have boiled out anything you're allergic to, and then fermented it into alcohol.
If not, we'll find out in about 5 minutes.
You know what?
It's all right. I don't.
I do get some pineapple
It's the-
taste.
you know,
on it.
I
yeah.
get a. I
The
get
definite period.
a lot of-
is-
I get a
there's
lot of
the
the
pineapple.
Yeah.
I haven't had pineapple in like 15 years, so
Yeah, but that comes from the
but-
hop because hops can pull out different flavor
yeah,
profiles.
yeah. So
that's
I mean,
definitely
I
a
get that.
pineapple hop. Yeah,
I get.
I get
That was something you had to like
Big
breathe
pineapple in
in
there,
to
yeah.
get
Too-
that pineapple through the
too
mouth.
thick. It's too thick.
It is thick.
It's the high ABV. It tastes like a 11 or 12,
it's a little sugary,
but it's only a 9.
I like. The
I mean,
hop
I can
profile.
kind of get what you're talking about with the sugary, the sweetness.
It's
But
syrupy.
it's definitely thick.
very
It's thicker
syrupy.
than I would expect an IPA
Is
to
it-
be.
Is
Yes.
it chewy?
It's an imperial IPA. Not so
It's
much
not
chewy.
to the point of
no,
chewy,
It's
no.
not to the point
No.
of chewy, but it's an imperial. You know, so it's got that little more mouthfeel to it, and it's just
Sam's
it's syrupy.
Sam's excited because he gets to taste pineapple finally without dying.
I know.
Well, we don't know that yet.
No, my eyes
We're
are not
still
itching,
watching.
so I'm good.
No, it's just. I guarantee it's just in the hops. Because there's hops that make it taste like chocolate. Hops make it taste like grapefruit. I mean, it just depends on what hop you're using.
Yeah. Brandon?
Yeah, it's odd because you get I get a huge pineapple up front, but then it kind of ends with the pininess at the back.
I heard Mariah
the
say
piney.
chocolate, and I do taste just a hint of like a dark chocolate in there too, which is
Yeah,
weird.
it'll like get that dark
Bitterness.
chocolate, like bitter taste
Yeah.
to it.
No, this is
But
the
like I
pine
definitely
bitter.
get I get the
Yeah.
pine type deal. I get the pine and then the pineapple. So like that's pretty good. But as far as it is kind of thick as far as your mouth feel
Yeah.
thing would go.
It's just got a syrupy feel to it.
I want to say syrup.
Yeah.
It's not refreshing to me.
No.
It's
It's
a decent. It's an okay beer. It's just I don't know. It's too much for me, I guess. But again, we're in the spectrum of beers that I don't usually hit. We're in the IPAs and all that. Not my world.
No.
An
I
ale
like
here and there,
IPAs.
yeah, a lager, sure.
I really like IPAs.
Yeah, I know. So this is not my world. So you're going to hear a lot more criticism probably on these and not,
I'll drink
positive
it.
notes.
I'll drink it again. I have no problem with it. I think it's a
Yeah.
decent. It's a solid beer. Nothing wrong with it.
But it is funny. We were talking about it earlier, and we were like, "Hey, did anybody?" Brandon was
Yeah,
before
I
Sam
just-
got here.
I
So
just
in
read
my
something
brackets
earlier
is
about put up for
0.48%.
What?
No, March Madness stuff, and
Oh.
I got a notification. You have 0.48% chance to win.
Can't say that on the mic. No, just get that on.
What were you saying, Brendan?
We were talking about it earlier because I had just read something today about these guys putting their place up for auction.
Yeah.
Right?
So I don't know the story behind it, but
Speaking of, there was a local brewery down and gone.
yeah, Tow Yard.
Yeah, they're all up for
Tow
auction.
Yard, yeah.
Their entire stuff is up for auction right now.
But let's face it. All they did was make stupidly high gravity beer.
I was not.
All right, so
a
explain
fan
for the dumb guy
whatsoever.
what high gravity means.
ABV.
Oh.
10,
Alcohol
9s, 10,
content.
9, 8, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s.
I
you know.
tried numerous beer. I mean, they got a prime spot for
Yeah.
during the cold season, but and I think that was probably the only reason they even stayed open as long as they did because they did not make good beer.
Not their original run.
Who?
They started getting better.
Tow Yard.
Tow Yards. We were talking about another
Oh.
I
closure.
didn't
We had a local closure. And Tow Yard is done. I mean, they're already talking about the auction and all that.
Yeah.
I think Manahan was trying to get some of their stuff and take it up, up to
You're
copacetic.
Copacetic, yeah.
Trying to get, but unless they get something else in there too,
No, I
unless
would
another
think-
one goes in there.
That's a prime spot for somebody to grab. I mean, then you
Yeah.
know,
Well, they were talking about maybe a larger
You're
the
the driver.
site, but there were also I saw some write up too that it was kind of rough because I think they got some new brewers or some new guys trying to run it and recover, but if your initial experience with them and the beers that they initially had, which my experience wasn't that good, unfortunately.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hard to get. A lot of people don't give them a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bad reputation up front for too long, and you can bring in all the new brewers you want.
Right.
Their beer was either super sweet or it burned because it was all such high grav. Like I didn't go in there and find a beer where I could just sit there and sip the beer all night and enjoy it. So what they did was their beers may have been $1 or $2 more, but people came in, they drank 2, they were shit faced, and they left.
Oh, did you actually go
Nobody
to
was.
Tow Yard?
Oh yeah,
I
nobody
never
was.
actually
Nobody was
went.
sitting there drinking all night because you can't.
No.
On 11, 12, 13% beer, you can't sit there and sip all night.
Nope.
Maybe
You have
should
2 and
just
done.
made theirs like a ship out type deal. Like hey, you come in, get your beer, get the heck out, drink this at home. Because to be honest, I'd rather drink what you would say a high grav beer,
At home.
like at home.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like
or very close.
or someplace where I'm going to be laying my head down.
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's-
okay if you can go and have 1 or 2 and you have a 10 or 12 ounce snifter and then drink a couple but there's some of those places like that they weren't offering that, and I know a couple places where everything's
high grav.
everything's 8 or higher. It's like, man, you got to have
They have
something
one
that you
beer
can
that's
sit
a
and
5,
drink.
and it's not really a beer I want to drink.
I know some places
yeah.
didn't even need 5 with them.
Well, on the
board. It's like,
I've
holy
been to a
shit,
few
you know.
too.
We
it's
already,
like, man,
I already know who you're talking about.
it's hard to sit down. It's like you can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
You got to have a beer and go.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to sit there and
Just
There's
sit
no-
around
there's no
and just
other
stare and look
option.
and stuff.
There's no
like,
other
all
options.
right, I have this really high beer. It's like, I was like, I want to be safe and like get home.
Yeah.
But the Uber drive is going to cost me like $90 to get home because
Oh, yeah.
you're way off.
But the other thing, Sam, when you said grab the carry out and go, that makes sense. But they can only charge $1 or $2 more for that high grav beer. So if all their beers are that high, it costs you a lot more to make that high of a beer because it takes more more malt, more everything to make that high grab. So if that's the only beer you're carrying, you're not making enough money on your beer to function. You have to have these lower gravity beers that are less hops, less malts, less everything.
That people drink more of.
That people drink more of, so that you can balance that out. Then you can have a couple, but you got to have the money makers and then the ones that you don't make as much on, or you're not going to survive.
So basically, like you're saying, is like they should do like, they have their flagship beer. Like, this is our beer that's high grab. This is the one that we. But then they have their like mid range or whatever.
Yeah, actually, your flagships should be the mid range.
No.
Not if they wanted to be a high grab.
I don't think it matters. But but you have to have
Options.
something that's between 4 and 6. A number of them that people can sit and enjoy and have
Of different styles.
of different styles of beer, and have the the other stuff available for people that want to hit try a couple here and there as they're drinking some 4 and 5 percenters and 6 percenters even. That's high. Yeah, it is high. You can't even you can't sit too long and drink. People think 6%. That's high.
Yeah,
No,
that'll
get you.
Well, if I'm a dark beer drinker,
It'd be surprised how much that
we know.
that
It's a big-
1%.
It is. It's
that
huge.
1% will like freaking sneak
Light
up on
you
you. You have 2 of those and like
well, it's also
you're lit.
I'm a dark beer drinker, so if I'm drinking a high grav dark beer, that's great. But if all you're offering, if your only lower grav beer is an IPA, I'm screwed. I have no options because
Right.
I'm a dark beer drinker. There's no dark beer lower grav option.
I mean, this is
that's why you got to keep a good balance of what you have on the taps.
Right.
This
But
is why
it
Guinness got so big, is because they made the incredible dark beer at 4.5%.
Sure.
It was a light. People think, oh, that's that big heavy beer. Before craft beer explosion, they thought Guinness was just this big heavy, hearty heavy duty beer, and it wasn't. It was a light beer. It was only it was because they wanted people to come in and drink more of it and sit there and buy more beer. That was the whole point.
Spend
behind
more
it.
money.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
drink more
Boils
beer
down
and
to
have a good time. But
Because what was
so
it
you
the
can't go in and drink-
brewmaster you guys had on? He said it was actually a what? Oh man, never mind. Back callback. He said it was a different style. It's not really a style. It's something else.
It
Sorry.
was Morgan David.
Yes. Morgan Daniels.
But that was that really was the death of Toy Yard. When I went in there, literally, I'm on the board because I don't mind trying to have grab beer. I have no problem drinking one, sitting down having a sniffer like Brendan said, or 2 maybe. But if I'm going to sit there for a while, I was looking on the board and I'm like, what can I go to next?
There was beer left in one of my shooters, and it was that fucking jalapeno beer.
I thought he had like a Metallica song going on and said he was.
I
Lars
said-
Ulrich was going.
I said Brendan, and I thought he orgasmed. I'm like, what are you guys doing over there?
Well, he may
Well, it
have.
does happen a lot. I mean,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Your
Wow. So, but I went in there and I'm like, I was looking like Brent said, I was looking for anything at least 6.5. Give me something at least a little bit lower on the lower spectrum. Nothing. Like 7.5 and above. Like there was nothing. So I had 2 and I left. I couldn't drink anymore and drive.
I was excited about it being there because, hey, you go to the Colts game and you can pre-party and shit, and then it's like, hey, there's a craft brewery right there. It was a great place. And you go in there. I just didn't like any of their stuff. So I was like, man, this
No, it wasn't great.
didn't
I feel bad.
I didn't like any of it.
I think I had a couple of theirs at some of the later festivals. I think after they got their newer brewers or something like that, they got better. I'll say they got better. So it's just still
But it was still a high graph.
Yeah.
That's what killed them.
I'm just surprised to see one in that area of town go down that fast.
Yeah.
Already, that quickly. So no, we're not doing anymore.
Oh,
on
wait,
this
sorry.
show.
Yeah, we're
That's right. We're getting ready to close out the shore.
we're buttoning this
hell?
one up, and then we're gonna have
We're
part
going to
2.
do part 2. All right, gentlemen and lady, thanks for...
Did we ever even hit a topic other than?
No, not at all.
No,
Straight
no.
beer show.
It was just straight beer. We try this, like it, talked about it, a little bit of BS,
Beer.
and
Lots of
then we
inappropriate
started.
talk.
And your mouthfeel.
And my mouthfeel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what that mouth do though?
We learned about the heat. We learned about the back of your throat. We learned about the tip. We
On
learned
my
about a lot
tongue.
of things.
Yep,
So
yep. It
we
happens
learned
a
about
lot.
someone coming on your tongue, something like that earlier. I mean, we learned a lot. So
Too much.
it's, a little
Some
too
would
much.
say.
Are we sure
TMI.
this isn't part 2?
No. This is not.
Oh, this is part 1.
This is part 1.
I apologize for
Part 2
everybody.
gets even worse. Part 3, if there is one, holy hell, you'll
probably-
probably never hear that one.
I ain't gonna be worth a damn at work.
Oh, fuck off. You'll be fine.
I'll hide you back.
You working tomorrow?
No, well, that's all right.
All right. Well, everybody,
We'll let him
thanks,
sleep it off here.
thanks for tuning in tonight. We're going to go around the horn here real quick and see what everybody has to say about closeout. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, don't like that jalapeno beer.
Brendan, favorite beer of the night.
The favorite beer of the night, I'm one he hated. I thought the hit for me was the Evil Twin.
I agree.
Fire and Water. I like that one.
All right. Griswold.
Favorite beer.
Firewater.
Firewater. Good call.
Damn.
Trey Deuce.
I do like the Firewater.
Yep. And I'm going to agree. Mariah?
She liked that
Mariah
red.
went with
She
Red
liked
Reuben.
the red.
Okay. That's respectable. Okay. Gotcha. I'm going to go Firewater too for myself. So
I think my favorite, sadly, well, not sadly. I think
I didn't ask you
salmon,
because you just had to what
salmon
you were
pants,
saying.
or either salmon pants or my Brewery PDG that I've been drinking in between.
Wow. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight,
critical.
folks. And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
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 There's a place called a gin mill way down in the slums. There's a place called a gin mill way down in the slums. My baby goes that night and stays till the morning comes.